Hello students, today I am going to explain about module 5, equipment for production of alternative materials. The contents are machines for manufacture of concrete, equipment for production of stabilized block molds and methods of production of precast elements, cost concept in buildings, cost saving techniques in planning, design and construction, cost analysis, case study using alternative. So in this video I am going to explain about machines for manufacture of concrete. So concrete is a homogeneous mixture, very important. Without concrete it is not possible to build any building. Nowadays everyone want to build their house with the proper way. So usually the concrete is used for the construction of buildings. So concrete is a mixture of fine aggregate, cement, coarse aggregate, water and admixtures is an ingredient of the concrete. So while manufacture of concrete, so we have to follow some process of manufacture of concrete. So first one is batching, mixing, then transporting, placing, compacting, curing, finishing. So these are the steps for the manufacture of concrete. So first one, batching. Batching is a process of measuring the concrete mix ingredients. So to maintain the proper quality, we have to collect the samples with the proper manner. So that is called batching. Either it should be weighed in a volume batching and weigh batching. So volume batching means it is mainly adopted for the small jobs. So there will be gauge boxes are used for the measuring of the fine and coarse aggregate. The volume of the gauge box, that is equal to volume of one bag of the cement. So this is a gauge box, you can observe. It is mainly constructed or made up of timbers or steels. So gauge box are also called formas. It is also called formas, F-A-R-M-A-S, formas. So it is mainly made up of generally deep and narrow. So bottomless gauge boxes are generally avoided. So while filling the gauge boxes, the material should be filled loosely. No compaction should be allowed. That is very important. While taking a material, you should not give any compaction. It should be placed loosely. So that is called volume batching. Weight batching means batching should be done with the weight is more preferable compared to the volume batching, and it is more accurate than the volume batching. So it does not have uncertainty associated with the bulking. So this is called volume batching and weight batching. So mainly equipment which is used for the concrete, either for the batching, either we will use manual, semi-automatic and fully automatic. So manual. So manual means all the weighing of the aggregate, coarse aggregate should be done manually. It is mainly used for the small job. It is not used for the bigger job because it is not possible to take large quantity of the material without using equipment. It will take more time. So that is called manual. It is only used for the small jobs. Semi-automatic. In case of some semi-automatic patching, the aggregate pin gates are used, manually operated switches, and gates are closed automatically when the material has been delivered. So once the machine shows the reading, so automatically we have to switch off the machine and gate should be closed and material should be delivered. But it is not a full automatic, it is a semi-automatic. It contains some interlock which prevents charging and discharging. So third one, fully automatic. So in the system we have to enter how much amount of material should be required. Everything should be recorded in an automatic batching machine. So once the materials are delivered, so automatically it will stop to take a material. So there will be different compartment, either 2, 3, 4 for different materials. There will be different compartment, and the material should be discharged or should be passed with the help of conveyor belt. So that is called fully automatic, usually present in ready mixed concrete. So this is fully automatic. So there will be compartment or silos we can say for the collection of material. Next one, mixing. So while mixing the concrete, so we have to get a homogeneous mixture. If you're not getting homogeneous mixture, it is not possible to place the concrete in proper way. So homogeneous, uniform in color and consistency. So methods of mixing. So there are three methods: hands, stationary mixture can be used for the mixing, and ready mix concrete. So these are the three methods of mixing. So hand mixing means all the ingredients should be collected and it should be mixed by the hands by using some ordinary tools like hand shovels. This type of mixing is done for the less output of concrete. Next, stationary mixer. Concrete is sometimes mixed at a job site in a stationary mixture having a size of 9 cubic meter. So these mixtures may be of either tilting and non-tilting type. So this is a tilting type of mixture. It consists of one conical drum which rotates on an inclinable axis. So it has one side opening and drum charge directly, and also it will be discharged in from the opening only. So non-tilting type. So mixing drum is consists two openings, and it is in cylindrical shape and resolves in two horizontal axes. So the opening should be present on both the sides. The one side ingredients should be charged, and another side the ingredients are discharged with the help of chute. So other side the chute should be provided. So operating the lever. Next one, ready mix concrete. So ready mix concrete, the name itself, the concrete should be readily available in the plant. So directly then it will be directly transferred to the site. So mixing should be done in a ready mix plant, and then the concrete should be transferred to the site, delivered to the construction area. So it can be manufactured by two methods. One is central mixed concrete and second one truck mixed concrete. You can see this is called agitated trucks, and there will be hopper and rotating mixing drum. Water tank should be provided, and this is a discharge chute. Extra chute can be used. It should be provided at the sides. So this is called agitated truck. Why it is called agitated truck? Because while transferring the concrete, the rotating mixing drum is rotating, so it will agitate the concrete in a clockwise direction. There will be blades are provided. So non-agitating type, so that is a truck. So mainly it is used for the smaller work, transport concrete on short holes over smooth roadways. It can be used only for the small distance, not for the larger distance. And main advantage is cost of non-agitating equipment is lower than the truck agitate mixture. Next, transporting. So once the concrete is mixed, and then it should be transporting with the help of different types of equipment. So main equipment used for mortar pan. So this is a small quantity can be used. So 2.5 cubic meter, 25 into 17 into 16. So this is a small mortar pan. And next we can use wheelbarrows and buggies. This is also can be used for the small work, and but it should be taken in a large amount. The belt conveyors, conveying the concrete horizontal or higher and the lower level. Suppose if you want to transfer the concrete to the higher level, or suppose it should be in a lower level, then belt conveyor can be used. So for high story building, we can use for cranes and buckets. So this is equipment mainly used for the transport. Next, pumps can be used, conveying the concrete from central discharge point to the formwork, or we can use transit mixture. So that is from the RMC plant. Next process, that is a compaction. So compaction is very important. If you are not done compaction, so air should be present in the concrete and it is not providing proper strength to the concrete. So if you take an M20, then you cannot achieve M20 grade of the concrete. So you have to get 20 Newton per mm square. So it is not possible to get 20 Newton per mm square. So in the process of mixing, transporting and placing concrete, air is likely get entrapped in the concrete. But while doing the compaction, so it should expel the entrapped air from the concrete. So as per the experimental studies, so 1% of air in the concrete approximately reduces the 6%. Therefore, we have to remove the air from the concrete. Otherwise, it will result into honeycombing and it should be reduces the strength. So what is the different methods of concrete compaction? One is hand compaction and second one compaction by vibration. So rodding, ramming, tamping, this is a method of hand compaction, and for compaction by vibration we can use different types of vibrator: internal vibrator, formwork vibrator, table vibrator, platform vibrator and surface vibrator. So hand compaction. So hand compaction is used for the ordinary and unimportant structure work, and it should be decided in such a way that the chances of honeycombing should be minimum. So rodding, it is a one more method of hand compaction. You can see the figure. This is a rodding. So in this method of poking with a 2-meter long 16 mm dia rod at sharp corner and edges, the thickness of the layers for rodding should be 15 to 20 centimeter. Next one, ramming. You can see in a diagram. So it is generally used for the compaction and ground in a plain concrete. It is not used either in RCC or upper floor. Next, tamping. It is a method in which the top surface is beaten by wooden cross. You can see a beam of cross section 10 centimeter to centimeter. Both compaction as well as leveling can be achieved if you are using tamping. This is mainly used for the roof slabs and road pavement. Next, compaction by vibration. So vibration is a mechanical instrument. So temporarily it liquefaction so that air bubbles come on the top and expelled ultimately. So the different mechanical vibrator, first one is the internal vibration. So in internal vibration, it is commonly used technique of concrete vibration. Vibration is achieved due to eccentric weight attached to the shaft. The needle varies from 20 mm to 75 mm and length should be varies from 25 cm to 90 cm, and frequency range is adopted normally 3500 to 5000 rpm. So this is called internal vibration. So for the internal vibration, which consists the needle, you can observe here, with the help of needle we can provide proper compaction to the concrete. Next one, table vibration. So this is mainly used in a laboratory. It is not used in a site. It is mainly used in a laboratory. Next one, platform vibration. This is advanced of table vibrator. This is similar to the platform table vibrator. So these are the some of the equipment we